Green and start to pulse 30 seconds before expiring. So you can actually see your wards on the map visible at all times. Pom-pom.
That's actually kind of cool.
Where your wards are, and you're gonna.
That's actually got gameplay implications.
That's right.
To know when your ward's gonna run out.
This is the biggest misc change we've had in a long time. This one's super neat. This helps so much. You can tell which wards are yours. You can tell when your wards are fading. It's like, this one's amazing. This one changes the game, really.
Well, what an ancient change that
it's actually a big deal
to haunt us all and made things a lot better for us. Next up is going to be the item balance. I'm going to start.
Wait, is Loki getting buffed today? Is that why he's wearing that?
A cost reduction.
You better
overall.
know.
It's going to go from 2,100 gold down to just 2,000 gold, to 100 gold reduction. Pop on. Why are we doing it?
It's all right.
So this has been a theme throughout the season, and we're going to see a little bit more of that even this patch. But items that I think are very situational are going to be a little bit cheaper to build.
It's
so
fine.
Emperor's Armor has a little bit lower stats than the other items in the mail tree, and it's much more powerful in certain scenarios. So we want to make sure that supports and other gods can pick that up when they really want to. So it's a little bit
100 gold difference doesn't really make a difference unless it's like a tier 1 and stuff, so you can get more pots.
You know, it's just a special day for me. I think it's just
kind of weird.
I woke up,
what the?
sleep. Now everything's good.
Seems like the case. Next up is going to be Heartseeker,
Dino.
and this is going to have a small change to it too. The 3-second physical power buff from passive now applies 50% attack speed buff as well. So it's going to allow you to keep that attack speed that you had already gained from this item.
That's
exactly
interesting.
Right. So this item had some kind of weird feelings associated where you gain
that's actually
stats
important
at different times, but now the whole thing
Heartseeker could actually maybe be viable with that change.
You'll keep the attack speed throughout it, and then you'll go back to normal power and have to restack it. So
that's actually, I don't know why that was not the thing at first. That makes so much more sense.
It almost feels like music goes along with how enjoyable that change is.
Of course.
Next up is the Stone Cutting Sword.
Stone Cutting Sword.
Following in footsteps here,
how much? 300?
It's going to go down from 2,900.
Woo! Stone Cutting Sword, 300 gold cheaper?
Why?
What?
Yeah, so this item the
item's actually so good though.
Luxury item, very powerful, but it seems like it was just a little bit too expensive. We weren't seeing it picked up very often, and we really think that this should be a premier item for the attack speed, auto attack based hunters like Kali, Bakasura, etc. So those gods also haven't been seeing a lot of play, so we think this will help them, and this item will just be a little bit easier to build into.
That's only 150 more gold expensive than Shoten's Wrath.
Awesome, and the final item that will be getting changed this patch begins with V, and it's Void Stone.
Oh.
Well, what were you going to say, Pon?
No, you had me at suspense.
Right,
like V. I was like, oh, what else could it possibly be?
Significantly better.
Not many things, to be honest, in the
No,
tree.
I don't think there is one.
That's nice.
Items, Pom-Pom, to be able to call multiple things V, is there?
I guess we'll have to make more.
I guess we will, Pom-Pom.
I'll tell those designers to get on it.
You better tell those designers. Next up, Void Stone, reduced cost from 20
That's nice.
50
150 gold reduction and 10 increased magical protections.
A magical protection.
Confirmed Void Stone first item mages.
Pom-Pom. Why?
Another situational item, we want to make this one a little easier to build into, and also just increase the power a little bit. Interesting thing is people compare this one a lot to Void Shield, but Void Shield has a lot more gods, assassins, and hunters that could use it.
Was it the item that needed buffs, though?
Assassins that can abuse it a little more than the supports and mages that can build into this. This should really help
Stone Cutting
supports
Sword.
and even mages like Jean-Gui and Hades and some other close range.
I'm down, though.
Okay, well, that's the end.
I'm down, though. I guess I'll build it on my Guardians,
What
then.
was your favorite thing in the item?
That's a lot of
I'm pretty excited to see more people pick up Stone Cutting Sword and see if we see some more variations in Assassins.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of Stone Cutting Sword.
Assassins are my favorite.
You are a jungler. You were a very good jungler.
I used to be a pro jungler way back in the day.
Did you, though?
Yeah.
Did you?
I mean, kind of. Pro enough to get hired here, right?
Just like Adonis and Pecky's then as well, alongside them.
Hey, those guys are all pros.
Yeah, they're great. They're so good at what they do.
You are the best jester I've ever seen, by the way.
I feel very funny today. I think it too. Next up is going to be God Balance, and with that, it's going to be a Myorific sort of patch, I want to say here, Pom-Pom.
Oh, yes,
you can say that. Baby!
Let's begin.
Here comes the plushy-plush buff.
I hope so.
That
skills have been lacking, but I've tried really hard.
They have indeed. First up on the list is Owl Plush.
Uh-oh.
Why, oh why, and what is going to be happening to Owl Plush here, Pom-Pom?
Here we
so
go.
Alpotch is getting mostly some base stat adjustments and mana cost reduction. This is going to help him play better in Conquest game mode specifically. He does pretty well in a lot of the other ones, but his mana costs really gave him a lot of trouble in Conquest.
Unless he's getting a lot.
We think Opwatch is a really cool looking god, really unique god. We wanted to just
unless he's getting like a clanger banger type stat buff.
He wasn't really played that much at all.
He was a little bit dinosauric, but you know he's being resurrected maybe through some sort of crazy science.
Well, here's the changes we're going to have this patch for you. We're going to increase the base health of Alpwash from 375 to 400.
It's okay.
We're also going to increase the health per level from 70 to 75. We're also going to increase the base movement speed of Alpwash as well from 355 to 365.
Okay.
Then all these other abilities are going to get small tweaks as well. We're going to see Undead Surge have a mana cost reduction. It used to be 70 to 110. It's now going to be 70 to 90. Okay. On top of that, we're going to see Corpse Explosion, sorry. The mana cost has been reduced from 60 to 100, is now 60 to 80. And Empty the Crypts is also going to have a mana cost reduction from 100, scaling up to 140. Is now
and no cast time!
Changing the way this ability is cast, Pom-Pom.
No cast time on Empty the Crypt. That's nice.
From 0.5 seconds becomes 0. However, the recovery time from this skill is going to go from 0.1 second to 0.6. So does this mean after casting ability, he's going to be frozen in
yeah, those are actually nice changes.
He can move actually as he casts it. The key here is that there was a lot of weird, kind of almost buggy feeling interactions that would happen when he would start casting. You would hear the audio. You would even maybe see the effects in some cases. And then he would get interrupted. This was something that we had with Cupid as well that we fixed, and we really liked the results. So now, when Opwatch fires his ult, he's going to get it off. He might still die immediately and lose it, but at least he's going to fire it when he wants to.
I always had with Alpwash was he would always die immediately.
And the movement speed also changed here is actually quite significant. This is something, you know, for a very...
That's actually a really nice change.
Up the base movement speed, see how that feels, and we'll look into doing
quite a decent bit more health at the start.
Wonderful. Next up on the Mayan list
is
going to be Amuzen Cobb.
Oh
yeah.
Amuzen Cobb. What are we changing about him?
So, Amuzen Cobb. He's a very unique hunter, so we're really going to play to his uniqueness.
We're giving him more damage?
He is getting buffed, but he's not getting any direct damage buffs. He doesn't need that. He's got plenty
of damage. He does not need that.
Okay, wow, this is one of the better patches, Pom-Pom.
I know, right? The game designers are really doing well now.
They seem to be getting a little bit better just lately.
So we're buffing his hives mostly. This is the unique feature of Amuzen Cobb. This is something that you have to be a very skilled player to use well. You know, placing them in the right spots, keeping them kind of managed. So we wanted to just buff that reward players who want to play Amuzen Cobb.
It's a ward, dude!
Specifically help him more in Conquest.
His hive is a ward now, dude!
We're going to be looking at trying to take this into games.
Oh, no!
To do with what's happening
hive wards.
Now, the hives are now going to reveal all enemy gods within 20 units to all allies and shows hive area at all times. So you can easily keep track of those hives and where they are placed. It's also going to show the area of the hive.
Not the bees! Not again!
Increased radius from
give me AMC every game. That's
90.
it.
I'm
switching ADC.
This ability used to be 40, scaling up to 60. It's now going to be 40 at all ranks as well. And you can really see, Pom-Pom, the massive area it now covers.
It sure does. Yeah, a lot of quality of life adjustments here too. You can see now you can have this faint area to tell you always
look how big that is!
In the hives or not. Previously, you couldn't see that, so you had to actually really pay attention to your stats, your buff bar, to tell if you were in the hives, and it was just really uncomfortable to play.
Now, just to be clear here as well, Pom-Pom,
look how big that is!
Are removed, correct?
No, there's nothing with that being...
You get a sound person.
Why is that so big?
That was something we were testing with, actually, and that one is not in the patch.
Oh, okay. I thought I read
the key things about the hives are, if you can see on the mini-map there, you see that little blue glow around them? That is a slight bit of actual ward vision revealed to your entire team.
So it's like a very small ward.
A very small ward that's very easily destroyed.
And not only that with Amuzen Cobb this patch, but we are changing his honey a little bit here as well. The radius of increasing the bees flying to the honey from hives range has gone up. It used to be 55. It is now 90.
Right, so that's a pretty significant buff. But one of the things that was really strange about it is that honey had interacted with the hives, but on a different radius than their actual hive radius, which lots of players found very confusing and simply annoying. So now honey will work whenever you use it in hive radius.
Nuts.
They'll have the same radius. You don't have to keep track of two separate radius.
Wow.
What a sweet little buff that was.
Oh yeah, AMC is going to be real now.
AMC is going to be really real.
And super neat.
super.
And the honey.
Next up is going to be the Fat Man. Everyone's going to know where he goes this patch because Bacchus is getting a small buff, and the buff is going to be his healing reduction.
Oh my god, that would have been so nice in the last land, dude.
That's right.
Oh, that's actually
so
sick.
A lot of other gods that have built-in healing reduction have it at a pretty high, significant
well,
percentage.
Obviously,
like
Devil.
And Sobek. They have this 50% as well.
50% healing reduction.
Kind of felt strange. You couldn't really use it to counterpick. It was just kind of something that's stacked on top. But now, bringing a little bit more highlights to it allows you to use Bacchus more actually as an anti-sustain counterpick, which we think is really awesome. And
that's nice.
We'll give him a little bit more
applications
in Pro League. And
that's huge for Bacchus.
He wasn't wide enough already.
Hey, he's been in and out. He's been in and out, you know.
True. True indeed. Next up is going to be Kamazots as well. Now Kamazots, before we actually go into the breakdown,
I don't know if they're going to buff him or nerf him.
Explain to me what we've seen with
I have
Kamazots
no idea.
so far and what we're looking to adjust.
Yeah, so Kamazot's release has been fantastic. We've gotten really great feedback back from everybody playing him. It seems like he's taking a little bit of time for players to learn, and that he's actually, believe it or not, a little underpowered. So we're going to see some quality of life adjustments here, as well as some very slight buffs to make him handle a little better and play to his strengths.
Okay, we'll go through those buffs then overall. It's going to be Screech, first of all. The cooldown has been reduced. It used to be 15
I knew they were going to buff
him. It's now going to be 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Not only that, we're going to touch the Vampire Bats as well. The separated slow and damage over time into separate effects.
That's important.
We've added a new visual effect to convey the slow. The bats will still convey the dot damage as well, correct?
Oh,
that is
Lordy. Okay, nice.
The Band of Hell, the ultimate, has also been changed
increased
slightly.
duration, and it goes to player deploy. Okay,
4 seconds,
interesting.
And now passes through player-created deployables.
Cool.
So what kind of deployables?
So it doesn't go through walls, but it goes through like Ymir walls.
And swoop through Ymir walls and Odin walls and other things like that.
But not map walls.
Not map walls, no.
Okay.
But player walls, you can use it to get out, and we're going to give players a little bit more time up there to help them focus their swoops and really make good skill shots.
Swoop, there it is.
Swoop, there it is.
Next up
is sick,
a very interesting change, I think, in this patch. Carly is getting some love this patch.
No, don't buff Carly ever.
Yeah, is this a damage buff?
No. Never buff Carly.
I think this is a new type of buff we don't have very often. This is a removal of RNG buff.
Hold up, this is not your typical design buff that we normally see.
No, not at all. This is quite a tweak.
Removal of RNG.
I'm excited now. Well,
are they changing or passive then?
But it's all to do with the Marked 4 ability.
They
Instead
are.
of being RNG, it's now going to have this. This ability now has a new menu to allow players to select their first target. The selection must be made before taking any other actions at the start of a match. Whenever Carly dies,
she can choose her target.
Menu. And not only that, when she kills a target now, Marked for Death will now select the closest god to Carly to become
no!
That is correct.
No RNG at all, Pom-Pom.
Right, so Kali has always been a pretty scary goddess, but we haven't been seeing much play for her. She has a lot too many risks and not enough rewards, it seems. So we wanted to actually take that power and make sure players who want to play her have a little bit more control. This lets them choose the target they're going to want to try to gank.
I can feel the destruction already!
As opposed to it being chosen
that sucks, dude!
To kill them.
Woo!
A little bit confusing and arbitrary.
Kali solo, dude!
And allowing her to chain targets close together so you can
just chain pentakills, dude!
Definitely interesting.
Pentakill!
I think it's a very interesting change.
It's very interesting.
And I'm very interested.
Is it really interesting, or is it just OP?
This patch.
Oh, I know. There's always been so much talk about Serket. I think they're going to like
and they buff Stone Cutting Sword at the same time!
This patch, we're going to see Last Breath is getting changed, and for those at home, don't want to change for her. This ability will now only go on cooldown if it is successful.
That's important.
Successfully hits a target.
That's correct.
So that ability can be so frustrating.
We heard from the community about this.
It can be so frustrating.
There was a lot of frustration about this. People thought it was a bug. So we really just wanted to give the players what they want.
You could just like ulti and thing who just never hit people.
Kind of almost seemingly very lucky.
That's like really fun. Because that felt so buggy when you're using it. Felt so buggy.
I'll be honest. Finally,
I guess Weekend can stay on our team.
Changed in this patch or have some adjustment to it is Thanatos.
Oh yeah.
Before we go through why Thanatos, before we go through actually what's changing Pom-Pom, why are we looking at changing them?
Thanatos is, just really cool, but we haven't seen him too much lately, so we're going to do a little bit of quality of life and a little bit of a buff here, just to spice him up a little bit and see how players use him.
Well, let's see how much.
He doesn't get played at all. He does need a buff. He doesn't get played at all.
First of all, abilities now cost percentage of current health and not percentage of total health.
Oh,
and
wow.
We're also going to have Soul Reap. We've adjusted the silence
Interesting.
duration. It used to scale from 0.5 second up to 1.5 seconds. It's now going to be 1 second flat.
Interesting.
So overall, Pompon, it buffs a little bit in the early game and allows him to fight a little bit more often.
Exactly.
I guess that makes sense since
Thanatos
he's an
as a
early
lifesteal
game
god. He should
god.
be able to fight at low life. So that's what the percentage really does. It lets him make
The
those
passive
plays
change
even
was
when he's
huge.
at very low
Huge.
HP. He'll still be very risky, but if he manages to play well, he'll at least be able to fire his abilities if he manages his mana. And the silence one is to help just focus him to make him very obviously still an early game god.
That's true.
Where he does drop off considerably late, so we're just buffing that a little bit too.
Pompon, the item and god discussion with you today was better than I've ever experienced.
Thank you, Hindu. I feel so great to hear you say that.
It's good to see you finally improving, but you know we've still got the hardest thing to go through now, which is going to be the skins that are coming out this patch as well.
Yeah.
So I hope you are prepared
The
for these.
skins.
Oh,
Hey, those are some decent changes, honestly.
Was that the last balance change?
As far as those changes
I
go,
don't think I saw any nerfs. Was this an all buff patch?
Oh, you're right. It was.
I think this was our first all buff patch.
I'm pretty sure there'll be 1 or 2 people in the community that will find a reason to say this was not an all buff patch. I bet you there's at least 2.
That's awesome, guys.
That's the community.
We did it.
It is
job,
awesome,
Pon.
Pompon.
honestly, on the
Good
whole,
job, Pompon.
I think the
Okay,
changes were
onto
good.
skins then,
Kali,
finally.
maybe a little
And we'll
bit.
start things off with what I requested.
And the stone-cutting sword.
Sadly, Pompon wasn't ready. Kumbhakana
Those 2.
Warlord skin. The Warlord Kumbhakana skin is going to be here this patch.
Oh,
Look
that
at
is
that card.
sick.
That
Oh,
jaw.
man.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
James
Chuck.
Bond villain?
I wish he was here.
Yeah.
That's so,
So with the skin,
badass,
obviously, coming
dude.
this patch,
That's
Skeleton
so
do see the Chuck
cool.
all over
Oh
the
my
place. God, that skin looks amazing already. Like, he already looks quality.
Look how amazing that is.
Taking a
Holy
nap.
crap, that is
Particularly
cool.
spectacular. This one.
What's the biggest things in this skin?
I got a flex for that
We'll
skin,
show
dude.
that at the end.
Kuma's my
that's
boy.
surprise. But yeah, so
Kuma's
the
my
idea
boy.
here
Skulls on his
was,
belly.
we had the wacky
Wow.
Sleepy Time Kumbhakarna skin. We had the wacky Yeti skin. We didn't have like a serious badass skin for Kumbhakarna.
Take my money, dude.
And
I'm
we
throwing
just
money
really
at the
wanted
camera.
to try to, he's kind of a big guy, he kind of has
flame effect. Show
a
me
bit
that
of a
again.
goofy demeanor, and we wanted to see what we could do just to make him straight
Yeah.
up awesome and badass.
Straight like Mad Max
I
Roadhog,
like
dude.
the
You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of
From his
thing.
voice as well now.
So we went with this kind of wasteland warlord, crazy
Wow.
ad hoc machine
I am
armor
pumped
and
for this
stuff.
game,
So
dude.
Tina,
we're really happy with the way this turned out.
Tina, did you
Pumped.
write this voice pack and do it yourself? After
No,
a
I
morning of a night out?
actually did not write this voice
I think
back.
that depends
Oh,
on if
so
it's
it's
good
going
or
to be a good
not.
voice pack then.
Oh.
Wow.
Not
man.
cool.
Oh.
Listen,
Alright.
I have been waiting for weeks to get on the show just so I can say that. Like, it's taken me a long time to get that far.
And a subpoena.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Actually.
Now the question is, did the pun threshold drop when we get to the jokes?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask
Who wrote
Fish.
this
Well,
one?
before we
Who
get to
wrote
the
this
voice
one?
pack, I just want to see
Well, it
the
depends on
epic
if it's good or
again.
Shut
Can
up.
we see the ultimate from max distance, please, just to show it?
Oh. Sorry.
That's a little bit better. Thank you, Pon. You look a little bit less useful than usual for this section, it seems. And so we've seen all the abilities there from
That's
as well.
pretty
It does
cool,
have a
though.
very special feature, but we'll do that at the end. We'll go through the voice pack as per usual. So quiet, please, in the set.
Chosen to lead. You will live forever. I have been chosen to lead. War!
Voice back's fine.
Fantastic! Fantastic! Attack the Gold Fury! Attack Fire Giant! Defend
fine.
middle lane!
And some jokes and taunts, please.
How do you seduce a larger man like myself? Piece of cake.
Ah.
Particularly
That's
proud of my six-pack. That's why I protect it behind a layer of fat. No more fat jokes. Don't you think I have enough on my plate?
It's basically me.
Wow.
Murder machine. If you
Those are really good.
die in glorious combat, here's I've come to lead you to redemption.
Those are actually
Will
good.
not be painless.
Now, that's not all with this patch either. He does also have one additional effect. I believe.
Whoa!
Special feature.
A
Special feature.
feature, just
Probably
like
the
Medusa.
coolest special feature.
What?
Oh, man.
Can he move with that too?
You should be able to camera roll.
Oh, he can move!
No way.
Guitar, guys.
Oh
Someone's
my
Kumba every
god.
Yeah, so
I'm just in
Kumba every game. Put me in.
Annoy everybody every
Rick would
game.
really care for that riff, too.
yeah,
my
he did. It
God.
feels perfect. So this was a thing. Larson showed up and he was like, what are we going to do to make the skin over the top?
And this was our answer.
And I got to say that this might have been my idea when he said that.
Wow, Larson actually has good ideas.
No, Chuck has good ideas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Larson has ideas that we need to have an idea. Okay?
God.
That's what happened there.
It's a producer
I
idea.
know this is your first time on the show, Tina, but
It is.
your job is not to make jokes.
Would you like to join?
And be rude to people. That's my
Well,
job.
we've seen her voice
sorry.
back, so her
Alright,
job is
can you come
clearly
a little
not to make
closer?
jokes.
I just want to jingle your bells for a second.
You cannot.
You had one job.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
useless.
I mean, why don't you just do Al Kwong's ultimate in slow-mo again?
I'm sorry.
I miss last
know?
Palmer
I'm sorry.
Con, that's weird. I never see you brush your hair away with your finger. Usually, you know, you kind of like use your
Your head.
You're what, Tina?
head
Your neck.
motion, neck
Your
thing.
neck.
Yeah.
These are the people that design our Game Boys. And
Oh my god. Of course, all the hype leads to the crash.
Iris
Classic,
Pond's over there.
dude.
It's perfect. Well, we will have more skins coming to you, but we can show you some card art, I guess, as we're waiting for this little bit.
Ooh,
next
yeah,
up.
let's go to the next
So let's go
card.
to the card art.
Classic.
Here. You see the Rama card, the Nature's Guardian Rama.
Look
is
at
gonna
this
be the
card.
next
Okay.
one.
Yeah, it's
I
dope.
mean, all the cards this patch
Getting back
were
to some fantasy
spectacular.
roots.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Too bad AJ's not here. Who'd say it's so
go.
dank. You guys, it's so dank.
Would he say that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard AJ say
I
dank
think he
before.
Are you
would.
kidding me?
Can we get a cricket
Not
sound
bad.
effect?
Okay.
Tina, please. Tina,
Where's
please.
JJ?
JJ.
He would really.
Who's
He'd be like,
JJ?
oh, it's
Pirates
so
JJ. Get him on the
dank."
set now.
So, what kind of skin is this one going to be,
Tina, please.
skeleton lady?
Oh, it's
so
an
this
Avatar
our,
skin, it
our,
is.
Fantasy
It
art
is.
take for Rama. Yeah, I think it came out pretty spectacular. And
That's
we,
pretty cool.
we did the same thing we've done with all the Rama skins, where we've kept him a Rama blue. But
He can attach his ponytail into like the horse vagina thing, and then he rides the horse, and he's like, yeah, and then he puts it onto the giant pterodactyl thing, and it's like spreading of weird things.
true.
Try to
That's
get us back in.
Weird
Every
Avatar
time we do
kinks.
white hair.
I
Let's
don't
have a
know.
look at Rama first of all. Now, it's semi-leaked already, but we do
Ooh.
have the Rama card art available
Right.
for you as well to show off right now.
And you know, as we've been saying, we are updating the mastery skins.
Oh, this
to
is
go
the
with the
mastery
guys
skin
that,
for Ram.
got new skins
This
in
is the
packs, so
mastery
it was
skin.
Rama's turn.
He's got a very noble foot there. On
As
the
we
What?
can see here, back to blue.
Well, we can go in game for Ram now, I believe.
I'm sorry.
Just to show off the Ram.
I'm sorry. You guys know what I'm talking about? They have like the
Nature's Guardian.
ponytail vagina
One of the
thing that
newest
connects to
skins
like
available
the.
to you as well.
You know what I'm talking
His
about.
beautiful elf-looking dude.
Got his magical plutonium containers. Yeah.
Oh, he's got plutonium. That's cool. So he can.
Or no, it's just magical elf
pretty cool.
juice.
Elf juice.
Elf
Yeah.
juice. Magical elf
Elves
juice.
have special magical juice. I didn't know that.
You know, this
Magical
elf,
elf
he does.
juice.
How do you think they live so long?
Yeah, they got to drink their elf juice.
Drinking the juice.
Gotta drink that elf juice.
Just
all
gonna leave
day,
that one
every
right
day.
there.
So it's got lovely green effects to it on the auto attacks with the astral arrows as well.
I would say technically they're a tealish cyan color if
Oh,
we're going to
sorry.
be technical.
Technically,
I'm
it's
basic
cyan.
boy, and that basically means I see green.
Well, not all of us have that.
So,
I don't have that
we can,
education.
We can tell how cyan it is
Okay.
by whether Chris Larson can see it.
Oh,
Oh, that's
interesting.
true.
And the snipes as well for you, the roll you just saw as well. And let's listen to the voice pack as well, please.
I am the greatest archer.
Are you now?
I like your style.
No, you're not.
Woo-hoo.
Sounds very regal.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, it's got a nice
Minions have
elf
spawned.
lord
Attack the
character.
Gold Fury. Attack
You're
Fire
welcome.
Giant.
Who does he sound
Defend middle lane.
Well done, Tina.
What do you
Oh,
call
shh,
a
we can't talk to
psychic
anyone.
dwarf on the run? A small, medium, and
Here's a
large.
Two dwarves walked into a bar. The third one ducked.
To that. Tina was your shoe.
Elves have never gotten along with
This was
dwarves. They are unsanitary and belittling.
Well, before we even do the
not
laugh,
stand a chance.
You need to do
before
the
we
ulti.
do the laugh, I need to let you know that Tina made this voice pack, okay? So if the laugh is not what you guys expect for a Rama laugh,
Oh, it sounds like
Let's
Tyr.
listen to
That's what he sounds like. It's Tyr. Yes. Tyr
It's a little
vibes.
Tim Curry.
it's okay, Tina.
I don't know. It's kind of sexy. I
don't
feel
know.
like
What?
you might be making out with some furries in the bush
I
and
don't know
laughing
how
after
Twitch
it.
chats.
What are you saying, Tina?
Tina.
But
Making
you
out
really
with
need to
fairies in
listen
the
to
bush?
voice The ulti.
Okay,
I
well, listen to it.
kind of like made up my own, you know,
Okay, let's listen.
Elvish.
Right, keep going.
Okay.
We'll ulti one more time here.
Like your style.
Just no slow-mo.
Oh, he sells elf stuff, does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda.
fancy.
You know.
You can always check that against other predetermined forms of Elvish and make sure he's not.
Yeah, I kind of just
something bad.
no.
Probably not.
She just winged it.
Yeah, I just kind of winged it.
That sounds like High-Res Studios for me.
Yeah.
Just wing it.
Yeah, just wing it and see how it goes. And with that one as well, we'll
God,
move on to
dude.
the
Tina's
next game
actually
available
lit right
after
now,
Roma,
dude.
And it's going to be
You know,
Go on, what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying nobody knows what he's saying. It's like the Mercury skin. Free ponies! Like,
Next
That
up,
He
line,
says
by
enema,
the way,
by
is
the way.
supposed to be rave party,
okay.
and the other line is supposed to be end of line.
But it
That's
sounds
what
like
those
he's
are
saying
supposed to be.
enema.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Enema.
We had our top
Prototype
scholars
Scylla.
delve into the archives
Oh,
to
it's
track
so
that
great.
down.
This is
look
like
at
the most
prototype
lit
Scylla.
patch of all time. What are they even saying?
Hello, lag? Yes, thank you. Prototype Scylla is now going to be available as well. And this is one that came from a community suggestion.
That's a sick
When we
skin,
did the Tier
dude.
5 skin brain pool on the internet kind
That's
of
so
deal.
cool.
The brain
On the
pool on the
internet, yeah. When back in my day,
Series of tubes.
a series of tubes.
What are they saying?
It's just computers in people's houses.
What? What
So
are
we
they
had a lot of interest in doing
saying?
a high-tech Scylla, and we kind of riffed off of that and did our own high-tech Scylla riff.
Okay.
Well, let's go
And it
into
turned
game
out pretty awesome.
and see exactly how she's going to
It's
look.
a bunch of
in game as
dudes.
Well, she looks beautiful. Yet
Dude,
very
she
dangerous,
looks
which
scary
is
as shit,
the
actually.
right sort of idea I guess you're going for.
She continues the Scylla theme of being
That's cool.
mildly sinister.
She looks like she writes pain poetry on her live journal page.
More than likely.
Futuristic
But
poetry.
not her own pain, other people's pain is what we've got to see with Scylla. Thanks to those lovely buffs.
Absolutely.
Next up then, show me some ability. Show me this second, first of all, Pon. Good work, Pon. Stability, Pon.
There you go.
Oh, look at the ground. I love the symbol.
That is pretty.
It actually feels like she's been like made.
Yes, she
She's not
does.
formed as a little girl that could do
Oh
all this.
my
Like,
God,
these
she
attacks
does, dude.
Dogs have actually been implemented onto her.
Holy shit, that is cool.
Stuff in it too, yeah.
That is really cool.
Can you get
Oh,
over the
God,
top
I wish
of
I
that
wouldn't have missed
Pon so we can
everything
see exactly where
laughing.
it cleared
A
onto
little
the ground.
cybernetic dog face there.
On the ground for us, and you
God.
can see it. Nice and clear, the dog face.
Wow, that is cool, dude.
Now,
Thanks,
if you,
Pon.
if you put multiple Odins and killed them, you could chain it together.
No, that's not possible.
Yeah.
I don't think Pon Pon knows how to do that, does he?
Trying, hold on.
Good job, there's 3.
It's
There
more than
we
one
go.
in most
Oh.
curriculum.
Oh, I'm good at this today.
Better than usual, Pon.
Definitely.
Killing the whole team.
Oh, you got a pentakill?
And
Never
a
happened in your
kill.
career ever, Pon Pon.
Oh,
There's some cool stuff in this battle.
cold.
But I pentakill the designers in the playtests all the time.
It's
Yeah,
true.
well that's not hard, is it? The designers, after all, let's be honest.
That
That's
thing
pretty
looks
good.
so
It can be
cool.
okay, but only in single fight
That looks
scenarios.
sweet,
The voice
dude.
pack for Scylla, please.
Don't look at me.
Undeniably the greatest. I guess you're okay.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Not too bad. Attack the Gold Fury. Attack Fire Giant. Defend middle lane. The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Wow.
Reading a book on anti-gravity. Now I just can't put it down.
I love it.
One time a brain sucker attached itself to my partner. It died of starvation.
It seems a little bit spunkier than usual.
Play?
She got some spunk, yo. Yeah, I agree.
And the laugh?
She's feisty,
What's
dude.
wrong? I'm just a little girl.
100%, dude. She goes home and slams the door. You just don't understand, Mom.
It's a good
It's
laugh.
not a phase. This is the way that I am.
I'm sorry, these
100% a night, man.
Sorry. I'm
Oh,
not a joke
my
so far, I'm just gonna
goodness.
go with brute honest truth. Next
My
up
goodness.
is going to be
Alright, we're going with cruelty.
Scylla's
That's what breaks
Cool.
his facade.
My
Scylla's
lordy.
mastery skin. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, Tormentula Arachne. Good job, Pom Pom. Great work back
Good
there
work.
once again. We're going to show you the Tormentula Arachne skin. This is going to be available in the
Oh,
Odyssey,
no.
I believe, in the latest patch. Skull Lady Girl thing, man. What is all
It's
about
okay.
this skin?
The
card art looks okay. It's a tier 2.
So that's exactly what this is. It's pretty awesome.
It's a tier 2. Okay.
Those spiders.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a tier 2.
It's almost like
that makes sense now.
Too.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I hope so.
It's cool for a tier 2 skin. Okay.
So
I thought it was supposed to be more than a tier 2. That's cool for a tier 2.
You know, very extremely different from
More
base Arachne,
vibrant.
and yeah, turned out cool. And we even colored the spiders to match.
And this is a tier 2 you said as well, right?
Yes, it is a tier 2.
Awesome, okay.
It's scary, man. Those are like Australian skull spiders or something crazy.
That's fine.
I forget what the spider is.
Oh, it's based on a real spider?
Yeah.
This is a reference to a real spider.
I did not know that.
We have a couple members of the high-res team, the high-res family, who are not particularly fond of spiders. I don't know.
True. Yeah,
They'll be able to handle, famously, if they'll be able to handle
I
this
won't
skin.
say I've never released a live actual insect onto Hyra Scott's desk, just in case.
Well,
I might find him.
next up, this patch in the skin department is going to be one towards some of our professional teams in the Smite scene. We're going to see Solbeck available to you. I'm not even going to say it's Solbeck. Solbeck is just Solbeck.
I've seen this
before. And I love how his controller actually has SOAR written on it as well.
That's really
I
funny.
like that little detail on the card out there.
Solbeck.
Handsome looking dude.
Yes.
Solbeck.
Now,
Fishy snacks.
Obviously, there's been a couple of differences with these skins going forward.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Versions of these pro skins.
Yep. So we've we've got the canonically correct logoed jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just more focused on those things as well. Now, obviously, the abilities are very similar, but I believe, like you said, you gave it more of a tier 2 treatment to these skins.
Yeah, we did some overall tier 2ing of the team skins.
These are always cool because everybody's got their own pocket favorites for who they want to win SPL matches, and there's few better ways to show your support for your team of choice.
That's a cool skin. That's good content too. Solbeck.
When you think of Sol, I think of Jigs playing Solbeck, so that makes perfect sense. But not only that, we also have, when Masked plays the game, he likes to play a little bit of Susano. Thanks to the nerfs. But he's got a skin this patch, and he's going to have the Luminosity Susano is going to be available as well. Very similar to the Solbeck skin as well. We can go in game and have a little look at that one as well.
I like that we still don't see his eyes.
We see yours though.
Oh, we do.
We went in game. Tilt your head.
We went in game and you weren't ready, Fishman. Come on. You were
is this in game now? Is this real life?
It's close enough.
Is this real life?
Have you used your ultimate yet? Oh, I can't tell because it didn't knock me.
He looks really good, dude. Yo, that Luminosity Susano looks so realistic.
Hey fam, savage.
Okay.
Good job, Pompon.
Oh yeah, give me that crouch view.
There's a little look at it in game as well.
Give me that hot crouch view.
His whole outfit has been kind of tweaked out into the Luminosity color palette.
I like the shades. I like that addition. The shades are what completes this for me, honestly. I think it needed those just so you can.
I like his little breeches or whatever with the symbols on the knees. That's cool. It's a nice little detail.
Be able to play him in game, just like Mask does every single week, generally feeding in most of your games.
Like Mask does every single week.
Now we already showed you the Rama Mastery skin that's available this patch, but we can actually show them in game as well, hopefully. But we'll have a look at Scylla, which is the card art for that first of all, which we've not even looked at just yet.
That's
Scylla
cool.
is getting a Mastery update. Thank you, Pom Pom, for getting the card art right this time.
Oh yeah.
Scylla Mastery is not new Arachne skin. Is that what I'm hearing?
It seems so. It seems so. Sadly, unfortunately enough, you can't just turn it.
Well, it wasn't an all buff patch then.
No, not really. But there's the little girl in
That's pretty
her
cool.
glory and the game once more.
That's really crisp.
She looks kind of Disney princessy to me.
Yeah. Agree.
What's the legendary look like? I love legendaries. What's it look like?
Well,
yeah.
For the most part.
The darkest.
Scylla looks alright.
That's better.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't look like a princess in that one more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Her eyes are golden too. They actually look kind of
Diamond
creepy.
version. Come on, Pom Pom. Why have you not got these commands ready, Pon?
I'm trying. I can only do it so fast.
Oh, you're building stacks. Okay.
Yeah, that matters.
That feels like
very important.
very Disney princess.
Failure.
Can you show the abilities in the diamond
Legendaries
version?
are always the
I
coolest.
don't have time to go through every single
Always.
version.
Definitely need to see the ultimate.
I need to see the ultimate here for sure. Oh, diamond dogs.
Almost the ultimate.
He found it on the third attempt.
They're also CC immune. You can't quite tell that.
That sounds like Pom Pom
diamond
game.
colored.
Oh,
there you see there.
You can see the little
diamond dog.
There is CC. I mean, so you can't tell. That's funny.
For you this patch as well. And not only that, we also have the Rama,
That's
I believe,
funny.
which should be available in a second if Pom Pom knows how to type.
Going.
There you go.
Oh!
Snap.
So So sad.
It happens again.
One job.
Oh man.
Well, while we have this moment here,
Andy looks
I think
unimpressed.
There's some kind of error. There's this weird little
can't see him,
red
but he
rider
looks
at the bottom of the screen. What is
unimpressed.
that about?
Yeah, what is that about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't we read it, Fishman?
What does it say?
What does it
says,
say?
New game announcement at the end of Smite patch notes.
There
Like
you go.
today?
That is today.
Right after this show?
I found a
After this
dinosaur.
show
That sounds really
finally ends.
like a new high-res game.
A new high-res game.
That sounds awesome.
What a tactical
I'm
placement of that border at the
Obviously,
bottom.
the way our design team works here, we're going to see Tina touching
Just
up a T-Rex.
Just
I'm petting
don't have
him.
Pawn on the tech for it, and we should be okay, I
That
think.
should be the best. That should be the best thing there. Obviously, we're going back into game in a second.
I'm
just to show
fixing
you
it,
the
okay?
raw
There's
I'm
a lot
trying.
of
as well.
wildly incorrect internet speculation on this particular item.
Oh,
So,
there's, yeah.
yeah.
So I had someone ask me about
Papa,
it
why is your hand
in-game.
not on the keyboard?
I'm fixing it. I'm going as fast as I can. It's loading, okay? It's loading. It'll be ready soon.
It'll be ready soon, you promise?
I promise. The Rama masteries are super neat, and then we'll see the super neat
I
new
promise that they're
Have
super
you
neat.
been like shaving a little bit more than usual? Hey,
game. No,
your
I
sides look-
grew it out. It's looking quite full
Did you?
and rich, if you ask me.
Okay, looks like you shaved the
And
sides. You
rich.
don't normally do that. I do like the hair though. It's looking better this week.
It's maybe like he's been eating something.
Okay, I'm
Eating
sorry,
what,
guys.
Chuck?
We can't get
Maybe
it.
pie.
This has been a patch, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
with this, I'm going to be ending the Smite patch notes. Please stay tuned, because any second now, we're going to bring up a video for you as well and talk all about the
video?
new game that's coming to you. But thank you so much for joining us
Exciting
this
stuff.
week, guys. Have a wonderful patch
Good
notes. All
stuff.
the patch
Happy
notes will be listed
Halloween.
in the future. Pom
Don't
Pom,
go
before
away.
we go, Pom Pom, when a patch note, when's PTS coming up?
I don't know. Like,
What a show,
Probably
Pom Pom.
Friday.
He knows nothing.
Probably
as usual, guys.
Friday.
We'll be back after the break. But for now, have a look at our new game.
2016 has been an amazing year for Hi-Rez Studios. Smite's had one of its strongest years ever, and we just recently took Paladins into open beta. And now we want to show you guys something new that we've been working on. We're huge fans here at the studio of tactical games, of turn-based games, something we've wanted to do for a very long time.
Tactical?
It's very
Huh?
exciting to be able to make a game in that genre in the Smite universe.
Smite Tactics all started off as a paper prototype.
They started making like basically a board game and just playing around with that, and I saw it. I was like instantly hooked and interested.
After the initial PC playtest, everyone realized how awesome the game was, and we decided to move forward with it. There's a wide variety of cards in Smite Tactics. We wanted to make sure that everyone was building synergies based on gods and minions. We really felt that they really captured the life of Smite. But similar to Smite, the real stars of the show are the gods. Each god in Smite Tactics has a unique active ability that goes on a turn-based cooldown when used. These abilities not only capture the spirit of the god in Smite itself, but also allow the player more control on the game.
So the coolest things we get to do is put more effort into attack animations and ability animations. In Smite, we are very strict on the timings for all the animations. So in this, it's not just quick swipes, it's actually big, long attacks. Not only the god characters, we got to do a lot of the creeps and the minions, because you summon them in, you control them, and they are important in this game.
We've gained a lot of experience from developing Smite for multiple platforms, and so with Tactics, we're definitely building it from the ground up to be an amazing experience with either a keyboard or a controller.
I like Tactics a lot because it's mainly positioning, not just the cards you draw, so I enjoy that a lot.
It's actually going to be great for playing in between rank queues, plus it'll be fun for those of you that stream and do YouTube content to always be playing a game for your stream.
This is a project that has been very near and dear to me, and I can't wait to see you guys play it because we have put a lot of work into it.
It's a game that I'm really passionate about. I'm hoping that people really enjoy it.
We're going to be starting closed testing towards the end of the year, and we can't wait for you guys to see more of the game.
Why you lying? Why you always lying? Smite Tactics! The gods await your command! Yo, go sign up for the
Tactics,
beta.
baby!
Go sign up for the beta, yo.
Gandhi is
It's
here.
fun, dude.
Gandhi,
It's fun, man.
Congratulations, first
Scott
of all.
Gandhi is the man,
It's been
dude.
a while.
I
Scott
know it's
Gandhi's
been,
the man.
I'm assuming this one. Hi guys, how
It's
is
hard
everyone?
to do camera anymore. It's been too long.
It has been a very long time. We used to cast together.
A long, long time ago. Back
It's
when I was
fun, dude. It's fun.
Yep.
It'll be a great...
That's a fair
I'm
point.
going to play between queues. That's what it's going to be
So,
great for.
talk to me, but enough about that.
Like,
Talk
really
to me
good
about
for
tactics.
between
I need to know
queues.
everything. First of all, how long have you guys been working on this? Since the beginning.
So it's always been in the background. This has been something that we've been working on for quite some time, but I would say the project really started to ramp up in spring of this year. And really what we were looking at was, as you kind of saw in the video there, was the paper prototype and how everything went into it. And when I say it's been in a long time, I mean, I've had you play the paper prototype, and it started off where we didn't even have like cards or anything. And you, I remember you said, Scott, I don't know what your plan is with this.
I had no clue. Like some of the balance situation was almost better than Smite's. It was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was close. And then so what we started to do is the game started to get a little bit of traction, and then we started the main development for the game, and that was getting the game onto Unreal 4. And we had a very, very small team at the beginning, and then we ramped up to about 13 people.
So we're about 13 people right now working on Smite Tactics.
Yes.
Exclusively, pretty much.
Yes, I have 13 rock stars. I mean, I'm very, very blessed.
I love Scott, dude. I love
the
Scott.
gameplay programmers,
It is fun. It's honestly fun, legit.
If
you like,
I mean, all these guys
tactical
are really top of the
style
notch,
games.
and if it wasn't for them, obviously, you know, we wouldn't have had any of the progress we're at now. So I want to thank each of them. Now, what sucks about this?
It plays like a board
game.
game.
Them credit. Now they're
but
gonna.
I love board games. So like, if you don't like board games, you probably wouldn't like it. But if you like board games,
real questions.
Okay.
Is all the Smite gods going to be in this game?
So not at launch. It's not. So right now the plan is that we will be launching with 4 pantheons.
Right.
It'll be Norse, Greek, Egyptian, and Chinese.
Okay.
And so in there will be a subset of the characters. So we'll have a bunch of different gods in each of them, as well as minions, and then items as well.
So minions related to their pantheon as well, is what
yes.
you're going to say. So you're going to be all pantheon specific?
Yes, it is all pantheon specific. But, you know, the long-term plan when we're looking at it is we are going to try to get every single god in there. And since it's Smite Tactics and it's a tactical game, hopefully, fingers crossed, we start getting a lot more mythological creatures in down the way.
Now, next question. This is an important one.
Okay.
Is it free to play?
Yes. I'm pretty sure everything that we make here in REZ Studios is always going to be free to play. It's kind of our.
So, you know what? So I was going to edit that going back now in the future. Like, it's always going to be free to play. Free to play. Free to play. Never.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Next game ends up being.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm like. You never want to pigeonhole yourself like that. But Tactics is going to be free to play.
Yes, sir.
So just buying, you know, getting the game, you can download it and play it when it's available, which we'll get to right about now. What's the best favorite part of the game then that you're looking forward to, and what do you think the biggest driver?
And I'm trying not to be over your face and do. I'm
We're going to talk about the beta, but
no, I'm going through it.
Okay, yeah. So my favorite part of the game, you know, that's one of those questions where it's really weird, right?
I can't really talk about it.
It's like asking a father like which one of his kids is his favorite. Right? Yeah. It's really hard to be like, oh yeah, I really like Johnny more than I like Sammy because Sammy fails at math, right? Yeah. It's a little odd, but I would say probably the favorite part is active abilities on the gods. So gods are their own specific unit, and when you play them from your hand and they go onto the board, you actually have active abilities. And what these active abilities allow you to do is control the flow of the game. Gotcha. And you've known, because you've played a lot as well, that you know it really empowers the player, and it's not so much RNG about
it's one of these things where you actually look at the game and you think to yourself, if I've played Smite before,
so
I recognize these gods immediately.
You don't just have regular attacks, you know what I'm saying? Every god's attack is not the same.
Even if you're a new player, I'm pretty sure it's going to be very easy to understand.
Thor might have an ability where he can like spin instead of just like attacking one regular unit.
Abilities,
you know what I'm talking about?
Right, like when you
and
think
it feels
of,
very
Ymir, for example, right? You know, he's got so many iconic things about him. But so when I looked at it, I was like, well, you know, when I think of Ymir, I think about getting frozen in the mid lane, and then all of a sudden I'm just dead. So we had to bring his freeze to life here in Smite Tactics.
You're already dead in mid lane anyway. It didn't make a difference, did it? Let's be honest.
It's cool.
Hey, that All-Star match back in 2015, I got first blood.
2 years ago, Gandhi. 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
I love Gandhi.
I had hair
then. That's
then.
how long you've been away from the scene for.
I had hair then.
You did, but now you've got a game instead, which I think is
I love Gandhi. He's the coolest dude. If you guys ever get a chance to meet him in real life, he's so cool.
So we're hoping that at some point at the end of this year that we're going to start open testing, closed beta testing, and we'll kind of go from there. But really, it's going to depend on everyone hitting all of the deadlines and making sure that it comes out as a complete product. So really just pay attention and keep an eye on all of our Twitters to make sure that, you know, at REZ we can release it, you know, a month from now, or it could be next year. You know, it's Stu gets on his Twitter, and next thing you know, the game is officially live. That's just how it goes.
Closed beta, though, is there a place where they could go and sign up potentially to go and actually sign up to go in that closed beta?
Yep. So right now, if you go to www.smitetactics.com, you can go there and then you can sign up for the beta. The beta right now is only geared up for PC.
Right. Okay. So it's going to be PC focused for the time being.
Yes, sir.
Maybe stuff down the line. We'll see.
Hopefully. I mean, I am a console guy, so
Gandhi
it would
is
be
the
a little
console
bit of a
guy.
miss.
That's why I would be shocked.
It's a little bit of a miss if we don't look at console.
That's for sure. So overall, here we've got the beta, hopefully coming in by the end of the year.
So beta is PC exclusive, but they will probably look at console down the road.
Play too and give it a test and see what you think about it. As well as that, it's going to be free to play.
Yes.
Which is one of the biggest points from our point of view as high-res is what we want to hit for.
It is. It is.
Sweet.
It's super exciting. I can't wait
really
for
pleased.
you guys to actually get your hands on it and play it.
It is cool.
So far, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it personally, and like I've seen all the
You've been
developments.
grinding.
I really did.
I also don't like playing against you.
I nerded out over this game because obviously it's all about stats and analysis and like working out position and stuff. I'm really nerdy like that, so yeah.
Yeah, people wouldn't expect that Hindu is actually super intelligent when it comes to analysis, but he's actually pretty good at theory crafting. He just takes the back seat to make Adonis look better on the cast. I got you, buddy.
I don't even need to add anything. I'm like, there you go, it's all done and sorted. That's fine. My personal opinion on the game, though, is very, very strategy-based as well, which is one of my biggest things.
Yeah, very tactics heavy.
And it's very, very important from my heart. It's like a strategy-based game should be very strategical, but it's got a lot of elements that
The roast is so real, dude.
The game from my viewpoint, anyway. I'm going to enjoy it. And on top of that, I broke as many cards as I could on the creation of this, so probably there's a few more that I get to break as well going forward.
Yep. That's kind of your job now.
Hopefully we'll see going forward. Gani, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
it's
Hindu.
Been an absolute pleasure. Good to see you again finally, but I'm sure we'll see plenty of more with him when more news and announcements come out about Smite Tactics. For now, though, that's all we've got time for today. I hope you guys are all interested. Definitely send in feedback and ask questions to Gandhi. Maybe he'll respond to some. We'll see you all later. Have a good night.
Thank you guys for watching the stream today. For those of you watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching the patch notes, especially if you watched it all the way this long. Let me know down in the comment on YouTube what you thought about the new game and how you're going to enjoy it, guys. And make sure to sign up for that beta as well. I know we already have a link on the stream because of our wonderful mod, so you can go to the stream and just go type in tactics and it'll pop up for you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Hope to see everybody tomorrow morning. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all. It's the final countdown. Ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-boo. The final countdown.